All right, I guess we will go ahead and get started. Thank you everybody for joining us. We are super excited to talk about the launch of the Globus family of brands booking integration within AgentPort. For those of you who joined us last time, you saw us demo the booking integration for MSC, and those of you who didn't join us, we have a very similar integration to what we'll be showing today available for MSC, and we plan on bringing more cruise lines and tour operators on board with the same functionality in the future. So with that, I will turn it over to Christina, and she will show us exactly how easy it is to use this booking integration.
Thanks, Sarah. And it really is super easy. So this is going to be pretty short, but just wanted to make sure everybody knew what it was going to look like. So what we have here is my AgentPort account. I've already logged in. So if you're using NextSite or VacationPort, you'll notice when you first log in, you'll have an option for AgentPort. So that's what I'm looking at here. In order to find offers, including those that will be integrated into the supplier's booking engine, we're going to go into this search tab right here. And because we're specifically looking at the Globus brands, I'm going to go ahead and just put in Globus as my supplier. And this is actually going to be applicable for all of the Globus family of brands. So not just Globus, but Avalon and those other ones as well. So for this example, though, we'll just use Globus here. And then I'm going to go ahead and perform my search. And you'll see now for the Globus family of brands, the book button is going to show you kind of an oranger color to let you know that it is actually going to be bookable through their system once we click on it. So I'll go ahead and actually click on book. And it's going to take just a moment to pass us through. And what this is doing is it's actually connecting through to the Globus Advisor booking engine. So now what we're hearing, now what we're seeing, and here on fourth, is actually going to be the Globus booking engine. So if you have not already logged into it through your AgentPort account, it will just give you the prompt to log in first. And then once you've logged in, your browser is going to save your login credentials. And that way you don't have to keep logging in every time. But that's it. So you can see it actually connected us through to the same offer that we were looking at. So it's just going to be a great time saver instead of having to find the offer first, go through your client, see if they're ready to book it, then have to go to the Globus website in order to book it with your agent login. This will just save you a couple steps to make it a little bit easier for you. Just a few FAQs really quick, just to again reiterate that once you click on that book button and it passes you through, anything going forward is going to be through Globus directly. So any questions about commissions or any questions about how you should be booking it or anything like that, you will want to actually ask those of Globus. But since it is using your same, advisor credentials that you've already set up with them, you don't have to worry about any differences in your commission or anything like that. It's just a connection that's going to go right through.
And then I just wanted to add from a security perspective, we are never storing your username, password, or anything like that for the Globus system within AgentPort. By the time you put in your login credentials, you are already on the Globus site, so that's just sticking with them. We don't have access to that.
Exactly. All right. And we do have plenty of time for questions. Like we promised, it's pretty short and simple. But again, did want to make sure if anybody did have questions that they were answered. You'll see that there is a questions area. You can go ahead and put those in. Or if you want to put them in the chat, whatever is easier for you. I do see a couple questions came through, so I'll just get those answered really quick. One of the questions was how many vendors so far have this capability? Right now, it's the Globus family of brands and MSC, but as Sarah had mentioned, we are going to continue to work to add more suppliers into this integration, so that way we can save you even more time.
And we do have a couple that we're hoping will be coming on board very quickly, but some of them had some technical things that they wanted to work out on their side before we launch. So we're just waiting for those to get fully resolved to make the experience as good as possible for you guys.
Let's see, we did have one other question as well at this point, which is asking if this can be booked through the website. So this is going to be just through AgentPort. It doesn't have the consumer booking capability with it because, again, this is going to be using your credentials with the supplier. So we want to make sure that you're able to do that through AgentPort, but right now we do not have any kind of B2C support on it.
And that can also change in the future, and it will vary depending on each individual supplier.
All right. Well, if anybody does have any questions that they think of later, please do feel free to reach out to our support team. You can see our email address here, support@passportonlineinc.com. Or you can also give us a call. It's 503-626-7766, option 2.
Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us. Take care.